We have to, of course, take into account that Curacao is a small island. So the airport city model has to be based on the fact that Curacao is positioning itself as a safe gateway to and from Latin America, which is a special condition because we are part of Europe, very close to a very growing and booming market, which is Latin America. First of all, it's the seawater air conditioning system that we're about to put in place, be ready in 2014 if everything going according to plan. That will drive down the cost of doing business, specifically for cooling, up to 60, maybe 70% for all our tenants. And of course, we'll position ourselves as a green airport because the seawater air conditioning is also going to be used to create an eco park where we produce green energy, where we will produce greenhouses, fish farming, all kinds of research and development. So that will become a big driver, at the end also socio-economically for Curacao. The other bigger driver is, of course, the Curacao spaceport, which is what we call Joker project. If the spaceport commercial space flights will take off in 2014 with Space Expedition Curacao. We just finished our airport city master plan vision, conceptual vision, that has been approved. We're now working on continuing on the master plan. We're looking into the necessary infrastructure, which will include, of course, the seawater air conditioning system, but also infrastructure and utilities. We expect to have the infrastructure master plan ready at the end of the year. And in the meantime, we're already starting to attract investors, third-party developers that will invest and establish themselves in Curacao, such as hotel development, a baseball project, and of course the eco park itself. For Curacao, of course, one of the main challenges is, of course, to get, first of all, the funding in place. We are a small island with a small population, so it's very hard to get all the right resources, as well in money-wise, but also in knowledge and networking. We're a very small community, so we're hardly looking for strategic partners that can help us bring us to the next level. And of course, the market at this moment for investors is not a very attractive market. So although we are looking for third-party developers, they will have most of the time very hard time to get the funding in place. Every island and small communities have problems that they have to import everything. So importing food to Curacao will bring planes in and containers in, but basically we'll consume everything, and because we don't produce so much, containers and planes will go back empty. So that will double the cost of transportation. So you can imagine if on an island you will be able to produce your own food, feed your own population, that the cost of living for the population is much better, but also you can produce a new export product. We can bring fresh fish to the Dutch market, probably even fresher than it comes from the North Sea, by just growing the fish, using the seawater air conditioning to have cool cell capacity. You know, we treat the fish, we put them back in the KLM, back to Holland, because now the bellies are empty, so we put them back and 10 hours later it's fresh on the market.